Welcome back, farmers. Today I'm going to be giving you 3 reasons on why I love growing plants hydroponically using indoor hydroponic systems. So the first reason I love using these systems is because you can grow plants 365 days a year. There's not a day that goes by where you can't be growing something in one of these hydroponic systems. This one right here is the Spider Farmer hydroponic system, and I already did a full review of this on my channel before, so if you want to go back and check that out, go ahead. They provide a great product here. I really enjoyed using this one, and I would have to say that it is probably the nicest one I've used so far. So back to growing things all year round. When it's winter and you can't really grow plants outside, you can grow all kinds of different pepper varieties inside using these, along with other vegetables, but most of the time I grow peppers. So right here I have a pink tiger, a Kung Star lemon starburst, and some New Mex twilights growing. And these plants are going to grow inside with me throughout the winter. Hopefully I can harvest these around January or February. These systems are just overall great when you're trying to extend how long you want to grow plants for the year. I know a lot of people get excited when spring comes around, but if you have one of these systems, you don't have to wait until spring. You can start your vegetables whenever you want and grow them for as long as you want. The second reason I love using these systems is because they are great for starting seeds. It is very easy to start growing plants with one of these systems, and if you don't want to grow the plants to full maturity in these systems, you don't have to. If you want to just start seeds and then move them to either a grow tent or outside if it's summer, but during winter you're going to want to either move them to a grow tent or keep them in here. But if you want to start seeds, this is a great system to do that. Germination rates are close to 100%. Every single time I've planted seeds, they have all germinated. And even if the seeds really aren't that nice, or if they've been sitting for a really long time, they're really old, the germination rates are still insane. Some of these seeds right here for the Kung Star lemon starburst that I'm growing have been sitting in a bag for at least 1.5 to 2 years, and as you can tell, the germination was 100% here because I only put 2 seeds in here and both plants sprouted. And you don't just have to take my word for it. We can go through each pod here and I can show you that every single seed that I put in these pods have germinated, and the temperature isn't perfect in my room. I actually am in the process of getting something to keep this room a little bit warmer because it is getting a lot cooler outside now that it's almost fall. Actually, it is fall, but you can see back there the germination rates are just incredible. So that's the second reason I love growing in these systems. I love starting seeds in these and then moving them over to a grow tent or moving them outside and seeing them thrive, because I think a lot of times it's really discouraging when you plant seeds and you don't see any results from those seeds, just because germinating pepper seeds can be kind of difficult. But when you use one of these systems, you're going to get almost 100% germination rates every single time if you do it correctly. And then the third and final reason I just really love growing in these systems is because they're super easy. You come down here, there's a timer, it stays on for 12 hours, and then it turns off on its own. You don't have to worry about plugging it in, unplugging it, or even buying an external timer to make sure that it's only on for a certain period of time. You also have the different buttons down here to where if it's in flowering, so you have a bunch of flowers and you want to start producing fruit, you turn it to that light, and if it's in the vegetative stage, you keep it on that light. And that's really all there is to it. Other than adding a little bit of water and nutrients from time to time, you really don't have a whole lot of maintenance on these systems, and it just makes the whole process super easy. And all you have to do is just sit back and watch your plants grow. This hasn't been 100% confirmed, but the plants also grow faster too. So when you have hydroponic nutrients and a very stable source of nutrients coming from the reservoir, and there's definitely enough water in there if you keep it filled up, and there's plenty of light, the conditions are almost perfect at all times when growing with one of these systems. So at the end of the day, you get faster germination, faster growth, and I really do believe that if you want to do pepper crosses, so if you want to cross species, I really want to do a cross with the purple tiger and the dreamcatcher pepper. If you grow them in these systems and they do grow faster, you can get these crosses created way quicker, and then you can replant the seeds and stabilize them way faster than if you're growing in soil. Sorry if this video hasn't been too long. I was trying to keep it short and informational, but those are 3 reasons I love using these types of systems. So if you haven't already, subscribe, and if you want free seeds, follow me on Instagram and send me a DM, and I'll send you the P.O. box so you can get those free seeds. Thanks for watching, and if everybody just keeps subscribing like they have been, this channel is going to be growing pretty quickly. So I really appreciate everybody watching, and I love making this content for you guys. I hope your guys' plants are growing just as well as mine.